Good afternoon to all participants of this course. So I am Ankit Pawar, Senior Software Engineer. I have over 6 year of experience in web development using .NET and Microsoft technology and PHP and some front-end framework like Angular. So in today's session, we will go through the overview of HTML and CSS and JavaScript in this session. So just go to this first slide. What we will learn on this live session. First is what is HTML. We will go through what is HTML is and how to use HTML in our web pages. Then we will create a simple web page here, and then we will save and run this HTML page and see how it will look on the browser. And further, we will discuss some tags and attributes, formatting, links, and images. How to import in HTML and how to show it on the browser. Okay, and last we will see how to apply CSS for styling the web pages and how to apply JavaScript for functioning of your web page. So we will discuss on that. So go to the next slide. What is HTML here? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the most widely used web language to develop web pages. Okay, this is the most widely used language to develop web pages. Originally, HTML was developed with the intent of defining the structure of the document, like heading, paragraph, lists, and to facilitate sharing the scientific information between researchers. Now HTML is being widely used to format web pages with the help of different tags available in HTML language. Okay, so currently we have HTML5 version here. So go to the next slide. This is just a simple example of web page. We will implement this in our text editor and will run and display it on the browser. Let's discuss what is the HTML here and what tag we are using here. So first tag is document type, doc type, that is HTML mentioned here, that defines what the type of this document. Second is HTML tag. All the tags inside will place inside the HTML tag here. So next tag is head tag here, and inside this HTML tag will be here. This is document title, that defines the title of the document, and then the body of your whole page, your web page will place here. Inside this, all tags and list formatting will done on the body part. The body part will show on the web browser. Only body part will show in the web browser only. Okay, so next we will just implement and see how we can use this HTML tags for creating web page. So for creating this HTML page, we need an editor. So there are a number of editor there, like Notepad++, Sublime, and Notepad also. So I prefer Sublime Text 3 for this. Okay, so for downloading this, we just go to the web browser and type Sublime Text Editor 3 download. And in the first link, download Sublime Text here, and we have some links according to your window. You can download the setup and just run on exe file and install it on your system by clicking on next wizard. Okay, you can just click on this link and download the setup here and install in your system. I have already installed Sublime in my system. Then I open it, Sublime. This is the text editor here. There is a lightweight and very easy to use. That's why I'm using it here. Okay, so on the right corner, there's a mention here, plain text. So we will creating a HTML page here. So we'll select HTML here. It will help us to develop and create HTML page very easy manner. Okay, you don't need to remember all the things. This text editor will help you. But initially, we will create this web page tag initially, tag by tag. So you can learn what tag will use for what reason. Okay, so for creating the web page, just type HTML here. So suggestion is here HTML, that is snippet here. If I enter it, the whole snippet will show here. That is document type, which I show in the slide here. That is HTML and head section here, and the body part will be here. Okay, so this is the basic structure of any HTML document. So here we can change according to our web page, like HTML tag and head tag. For the title is, let's give it a title like my institute. Okay, and now in the body section, I'm just giving a just simple hello, the simple hello without any HTML tag. By saving this, how can we save and see it on this browser? Just go to the menu, file, and save. Or you can just press Ctrl S over there to save this file. Now for the desktop, I'm just creating a folder here called HTML, and save it with any name you can give. I'm giving it index dot, and followed by the extension of the HTML page. So extension of the HTML page will be .html, and click on save. So this file will be saved on my desktop under folder HTML. So I'm just going to my desktop folder, and I will just right click on open with any web browser. I will choose Chrome browser, and see the title of my web page will show here. The title My Institute is here, and the whole body will display here. I just typed hello here, so I it show only hello here. Okay, so this is how you can add title and body section in your web page. So here simply we will use some tags and attributes and formatting of the text. Okay, so one by one there are number of tags in HTML. So on the overview of this session, HTML, I will cover only important and widely used tags here. Okay, so the first tag I will use, that is paragraph. So if you want to show some paragraph on your web page, okay, so what tag will we use? That is P. P stands for paragraph here. So I'm just copying a sample text here, and just click on file and save. And running again refreshing my web browser. See, this is a text here, sample text here, that I insert under the P section. That is the paragraph. So if I copy this and paste it here, the two paragraphs are there. The difference, the padding and the break line and the gap between the two paragraphs is automatically done by the P tags. Okay, so next tag is there, like we can use now we will use some formatting in this tags. Like for formatting, we just use bold for doing the bold tag. To bold this text, we will use B tag here, that is opening tag, and that is a closing tag here. Okay, so all some tags in the HTML have some opening tags, that is opening tag here, and some closing tags here. Between this, you can place your content here that will affect the tags property here. Okay, like bold. If you place this text under the bold tag and save it, and file, save, and just refresh this. See this text bold now. Okay, so for how formatting done, Now we can just use italic here, that is I tag, opening and closing tag here, that is I. So just saving it, Control S, and refreshing the browser, and this text is now italic. Okay, so this is how you can apply the formatting of your web page using formatters, that is bold, italic, and underscore as well. And there are many more here. You can just go through it, the list of web browser web tags, and you can use it and do the practice on that. Okay, so there are these are the widely used that I'm using you the closing tag here. I'm just showing you how you can use these tags in the HTML, right? So I'm just saving it. See, that is underlined. The text under the U tag, all the text is underlined. Okay. So this is the formatting of web pages. Now we will move forward to linking of pages. How we can link another page or another website on your web page. Okay, so how we can use that is using the anchor tag a href, that is a attribute here. We will using adding the link here and target underscore blank and close the tag here. Okay, so now I'm just pasting some URL here, that when I click on this link, first we can check how it will look like on the web browser. So where I'm just adding some text, click here, go to the file and save. It is the hyperlink here. When I click on this link, I will navigate to the entered URL here in href. Okay, so it is just blank here. I can just type hash here, save, and refresh it. So it will go to the same page. That is the same page here, my institute index page. Okay, and it is opening on the next tab here, because I just mentioned here the target is blank. You can just shade itself, though it will open in the same window. Okay, blank, and I'm just giving a URL here, that is IIRS flow.in. So here I can give the link here and the URL which I want to open by clicking on this link. I'm just saving it and refreshing this page. So now this anchor tag have a link like which I have entered here, that is irs.gov.in. When I click on this link, so this website will open. Any link you can give here. This is how you can link multiple pages to your web page. Okay, if you have a home page here in the website, and you can just link your another pages here. So this is the anchor tag here you can use to link your another pages to your website and external pages, external website or external link also. Okay, so next tags is listing, that is listing here, listing in HTML. Okay, so in HTML, how we will commenting this code, so it will not display on this on the web browser here. So how will you commenting? That is arrow, not dash, and which part you want to commenting, that's dash and arrow. So this part is commenting now, then it will not display on your web page. So if you want some text or some tags and some fields are not, or controller not showing on the web browser, you can just commenting on this like this. See, there is no text here. So now I'm just giving you an overview of listing here. There is a two type of listing here, ordered list and unordered list. So I'm just creating an unordered list here, that is you, and this also has a closing tag slash U, unordered list is here. And inside this, we just type I, that is element of this, and opening and closing tag. You can just, this is written one. Okay, so this is how you can just create an unordered list, and it will show as a list on your web page. Like I'm just refreshing this page. This is item here, item one here, and just I'm adding another item here using I. This is item two, and closing it. And again, I'm just copy it by pressing Control C and Control V. Control V here. Item 4. Just saving it by pressing Control S, or you can just go to the file and save and refresh your page. That is LI. Okay, so this is an unordered list. If you want to display some listing on your web page, you can use this tag, unordered list. Okay, you can just type some, give some type here, like type this circle, save it, and refresh this. So you just see there is a changes in this bold and circle here. You can just see dice. So there's a changes in ordered list, bold and dice here like this. Okay. So default is bold. So now there is a unordered list, that is one list is ordered list. There is again a opening tag for the order list and a one closing tag for the order list here. Again, I'm just copying and pasting this here. And how order list will show here, there is style. I'm typing just one here. We will start with 1, 2, 3, and 4 automatically by using the order list here. You can just type a Roman number here. So this is how you can display your item in the list if you require on your web pages. And next is I'm just adding some. Now just converting this simple web page like a simple page to a web page, like some images here, some header is there, and some text here, and some bottom. That's the typical all web browser will look like. So how we can do this? I have just this body tag here, and here is a tag called header here. So my header will place here. So in the common web pages, what will place in the header, that is some banner or some image or some logo will there. So I will just add some logo here, that is image tag we will use, that is standalone tag. There is no closing tag. This is called empty tag here. So there are tagging with opening and closing tag, and some tags don't have closing tag here, that is called empty tag. Okay, that like image is a empty tag here, and the source is an attribute where we can enter the source of the image or the banner or the logo, where you what you want to drag or display on the web page. So I have one image here. I'm just copying it and pasting in the path here in the HTML folder. Okay, so I'm just copying the name of this image, that is site logo, and paste it here, .png. Okay, because the image and my file is at the same directory, so I'm just giving the name here. If it is another directory here, I just give the full path here. That's it. If I create a folder here in the HTML file, like folder, just rename it like assets. Okay, so now I'm just refreshing this page. Control S, just saving and refreshing the page here. Okay, so there is a nice logo here on the header. Okay, so now I'm just using a tag for the horizontal line, that is HR. It is again an empty tag because there is no closing tag here. Okay, so I'm just saving it and refresh this. So there is a horizontal line here, so it is look like a header on a web page. So this is how you can design your header here. Now I have some text here. So my web page body will look like this, and I have some footer over there after hold the body. I just type here like this is my footer. Okay, I'm just refreshing it. So this is the footer here. So I'm just giving some styling here. So I'm just giving some styling of this web page later. So this is look like without CSS. This page will look like this. Okay, when we will apply some CSS, then we can beautify this page using cascading style sheet, that is CSS. Okay, later we will change the style of this page. Okay, so next tag or next element we will use here, that is image I have used here, that is some input controller. Like if you want some forms type web page, like you want to get some input from the user and then save it on your database, and then how you can display the input type controllers buttons in your web pages. Like if I want some input type like text box, then I just use input and the type field here, that is text, and close it. Okay, other attributes like name, that is f name, you can type and save it by pressing Ctrl S, refreshing it. Okay, so there is a input text here. We can just input anything here. Okay, so this is how you can use the controller like input text box or some buttons over here. So for the button, you can just use input type this button, and the name will anything, that is submit. You can say, and just refresh it. There's a button over here, and the value for the button is click. Okay, so there's a button over here. You can just using these controllers input to create text box and web page and drop down and select and many more controllers over here. Okay, so this is how you can just using headers and paragraph and input types and order and unordered list. We can just use the hyperlink here. Okay, now by navigate to the another URL or another page of your website or your web page, and I'm just pasting some images here, displaying some images here. Okay, so this is the common use tags in HTML. There's a basic tags on HTML that you can put on your HTML page and display on your web page. Okay, so how you can use it? These HTML tags for web designing, you can use it for GIS displaying work, you can use it, and for the form submitting, for taking some input from the user, you can just creating these web pages using these text, these tags and controllers here. Okay, so this is how our web page will look like. Now I will apply some CSS here to styling this web page. Okay, so there are three types of CSS. There are three way to insert or styling our web pages. First is inline CSS. Second is internal CSS, and third is external CSS. So there is a three way to apply CSS in your web page. So I'm just commenting it by using comment tag. Use style attribute and just pass some values here to change the layout of this page. Like I'm just changing the color of this text, like color, and here is some color like red. So whole paragraph will change. The text color is red now. Okay, so this is how you can change the font color of your content, any content, or you can just change the particular line or a particular word change, like word style, like applying the style shield over like span. That is the smallest unit here. But again, opening and closing tag here. Style like color blue. So any color you can apply here, and just using some example, that is red. Whole paragraph is red now, but the span, the particular text is now blue. Okay, so this is the way you can just apply the inline CSS on your tags, on HTML tags. For the input and for the anchor tag, you can also apply some CSS. Like I'm just applying some CSS for this button here, for this anchor tag here, that is style, and some padding here. That all is a all paddings and CSS is a part of this cascading style sheet CSS. You can just go through on the web to getting the detailed values and attributes and of CSS to apply this. So this is just an overview session that I'm just going to tell you that how you can use these tags and attributes on your web page. Okay, so padding here, that I'm just adding some 23 pixel, saving it and refreshing it. Okay, so this is how you can just just drag to the left, to the right side, and giving some background color here. Background, this color will change the background color of this text. Okay, this is the padding here, and the button background color will change here. Look like more good. Okay, so this is how you can use the inline CSS. And now the second one is internal CSS, how we can use this internal CSS. So here in the head tag, I'm just adding a tag called style. Okay, the type is text and CSS. And over here, I can just apply the CSS, what I use in the inline CSS for the P tag. Okay, so any tag or the particular tag, you can just apply the CSS. For the class wise, you can just apply the CSS. There are a number of ways you can just apply CSS on your web page. I'm just applying on the tag here, the whole tag here. How it will work, that where P tags will found, it will change the color of text to red. So dark red, okay. Where it will found the P tag, the whole you see when I apply the inline CSS, then only one paragraph color changed. Okay, but when you apply on this tag over here, the all tags here in the web page, color will change to the dark red. Okay, I'm just removing this inline CSS here, saving it, and with this. Okay, the both tag is dark red now. I'll just change it to the red for better visibility. Okay, so there are two paragraphs here, and both tags both paragraph turn to red here. So this is the benefit of external CSS, internal CSS over on the inline CSS. If you want to, change the particular tag or particular part of the web page, then you can use the internal CSS. And if you want some changing the styles of all and whole web page, you can just use the internal CSS like this. Okay, I'm just changing this by using another attribute for the class over here. I'm just removing it and I'm using some attribute here, class. Then what is class here? So if I want to change the text of the styling of one or more input controller or any tag here, so I will use class here, that is my class. Any name you can give a meaningful name here, that is my class here. So I can just dot my class and apply CSS here, padding 13 pixel and background color. This is predefined text, so this is cannot be changed. Okay, so this is the style for the background. Color is red. Okay, so now if I want any anchor tag which have padding 13 and background color red, I will just apply the class, my class here, and this CSS will apply over there. For example, if I just copy this and remove this class here and click me here again. Okay, so see, there is a class name here, my class. So when I save this and run this, okay, only one button background color and padding is changed, not the another one. Okay, so if I want to change this, same class, apply the same CSS to the another anchor tag, then I just copy this and paste this my class over here and refresh, save and refresh this. The same CSS will apply in the next button also. So this is how you can use class attribute here to apply CSS on multiple tags and controllers here. Okay, so again, that is the last one is external CSS and how you can use it. So as the name implies, that is external. We can use these style tag in the external file and just link this file to our web page. Right? I'm just copying this and creating a new file here. New file, and paste all the code here. No need of text here because this will go into the cascading style sheet CSS file. I'm just saving this file, save, and same URL. I'm just using style dot. The extension for the CSS file will be .css. Okay, then saving it. So this save now. Now I'm linking. I'm just removing this internal CSS by just commenting this and applying, linking that external CSS link here. Okay, so this is a link tag where we can link our external CSS to our web page, like href. That is the source path of that page, of that file, that is style.css. Again, this style.css on the same folder or the same path where my index is placed. So there is no path is here. Only I just mentioned the file name here. So I'm just refreshing this. So there is no change on my web page. Okay, because these I just remove it here, but this CSS is applying here from where? From the external CSS. So here you can this is the way you can just implement the distributed file structure in your website and the web pages that it can easily manage and maintain and easy to understand. Okay, so this is the way you can change the layout of your web page. So next we will go through the JavaScript. Next, we will go to the JavaScript here. So how to apply the JavaScript here? So what is JavaScript? That is a interpreted programming language, okay, that manipulate our web pages and use for validations and get some server-side data and save some and creating some AJAX request and server-side request to from the web page using AJAX and some validation on input on our tag input controllers here, okay, and manipulating the web page. You can use JavaScript. So there is a short example of JavaScript here. I'm just adding for the JavaScript. There is a tag here, script, opening and closing tag. So this ID is very helpful for creating, web pages in a very fast and disciplined manner. So you don't need to add, remember all the tags here. Okay, so script is here, type is text and JavaScript here. So here I can just write my JavaScript code in the under the script tag. Okay, so now I'm just showing example of JavaScript, how JavaScript will work. I'm just input tag is here button. I'm just creating a hello world. That click on this button, like one click, that is an event or button, one click, and calling a function like hello. And I'm just creating a function here, function and function name hello that I mentioned here, hello, and curly braces and some sweet alert here. It is hello world. Okay, when I save it, okay, when I save it and run this, okay, on the button click me, I just call a JavaScript function here on the on click event of the input type hello. Okay, so that what it will show alert that says hello world. And just click on this, click me, and this will show a sweet alert to us hello world. Okay, so this is how JavaScript and JavaScript works. And there is another example here for event binding. Like you can just call on mouse over. I'm just calling a event handler. Any function name you can give here. Event handler. I'm just creating the same, like I just create a function here. I just creating function. The name of the function is event handler. And it's take no argument. And alert is hello. So now what this JavaScript code will do, this is the event of mouse over. When I hover the mouse on this p tag, on this p paragraph tag, this JavaScript function will call and it will show us an alert, say hello. So just save, Control S, save, and refresh this page. Click on this button. This will say hello world, and I'm just hovering, I'm just hover the mouse on this web page, on this p tag here, and it is showing us a nice alert like this. Okay, there are a lot of events there. You can just check and practice on that, like auto complete, like change mouse on mouse, over complete, leave, out, okay, up, wheel. All these all are event handler. Mouse over, okay. So this is the basic example of JavaScript, how you can just click on this button and hover on the paragraph and call some function in the JavaScript and perform some action on that. So this is the basic example of JavaScript here. Next, Next, I'm just showing you, a simple example of JavaScript again, how you can use it. You can just, pass some text here also. Hello, if you want in your web page, you want some pass some string or some text here from your function, and how you can catch it here. So this function takes one argument, that is a string type, and hello. I'm just typing the name here, that is arg, that is any name, any parameter name you can write here. I'm just typing arg, and now you just pass arg here. So what it will print, whatever you write in this function parameter, this will alert here. I'm just saving it and refresh, and on this button it is hello. Okay, and changing it, hello world. Save and refresh it, and click on this, it is hello world. Okay, so this is the way you can just pass some data from your web page body part, from your controller to the JavaScript functions, and perform some action there. You can just perform some condition based function. You can just pass here, like if I just pass one, perform some condition here. If arg is equal to 1, then alert, and alert will be hello, else will be hello world. Okay, if it is 1, then hello will print, hello will alert on our web browser. If it is not 1, then hello world will be there. That is condition based. You can just do some action on condition based using the JavaScript. You're refreshing this page and click on click me. Just reload this paragraph eventually. Yeah, click on click me button. See, there is a message of hello. Why? Because I just pass here 1. If I pass here 0 and save it by pressing Ctrl S and refresh and click on this click me button, then that is the message called hello world, because there is a condition here. So this is the way you use JavaScript in your web page, manipulate your web page, and hide and do some actions on your web page. There are other validations part is here, because there is an overview of HTML and CSS and JavaScript. I'm not cover this in this session. Okay, and one last thing, I'm just trying to showing you that when you click on this input button, and this paragraph will show. This is the common functionality you can see on websites like ID and say my, or you can say my paragraph. Okay, there is some sample text will be here. So I'm just applying some inline CSS here, that is style and display. Display none. This is the display none, that when I load this web page initially, this content, this paragraph will display none. That will not display on your web browser like this. There is no third paragraph is here. If I just remove this display, I don't need to remove, just click replace it with block, refresh it, and see again the third paragraph will show this. And this is how you can just show and hide some initial paragraph text or content on your web page. Okay, so I'm just replacing it by none, and when I click on this button, click me, then this text or this paragraph will display it. And how we can do this? I'm just using the on click event here and calling a function hello, and hello function will call here. It's taking no argument now. I'm just commenting this by same. This is the way you can just slash asterisk and slash. You can just commenting the JavaScript code here. This is the way you can commenting JavaScript code that will not execute and will not run when you run your web page. Okay, now I'm just showing this like get document dot get element, document dot get element by id, get element by id. And I'm just passing the ID here. The ID is another attribute that is uniquely identify a tag of a web browser. Okay, I'm just passing this, sorry, ID here and dot show. That is a function of JavaScript that will show that will doing nothing, that do the same thing like it will place block in the place of none here. This function that is a inbuilt function of JavaScript show. So when I call this function by clicking on this button, element get ID will fetch the ID and fetch this paragraph tag here, and dot show function will apply that will display block this content, and this paragraph will display on our web page. Okay, by going to the file and save, refresh this. When I click on this, it will not work. Let's see what is the issue with this. Okay, for the ID, I'm just pasting hash here, or we can just use some class here. Class also we can use. So dot css and property display. You can say block. I'm just typing alert here by checking why it is not working. Hello. Now I'm just refreshing it. There is some error on our using JavaScript, we can call this alert here. How it is working now? I'm just commenting this and refreshing it, and click on this button. Click me on click hello, and there's a typing mistake here. Hello. So let's diagnose it. Why it is not working here? Hello is not defined is saying to me. Hello is not defined. Okay. Hello is not defined. Function, and that is hello. Okay. There was some error in your JavaScript. So you just see how, if you have error in your JavaScript, then whole code will break. So you just you careful about that. Your JavaScript code is neat and clean, and there is no error on that. So if once it show any error, not your function but another function, that your JavaScript will not work. This is a great example of this. Okay, so I'm just now our alert is showing now. So, and this is the example of how you can diagnose how your JavaScript and why your JavaScript not working. Then how you can just go through it while developing your web page. And I'm just display none and hello, and same document dot get element by ID here. And apply the function here dot show. So I'm just refreshing this page now and click here. Okay. And now our ID is not showing here. See what is the issue here? We will diagnose like this. Okay. That CSS property display doc. Var my p and my p dot so I'm just leaving it by just displaying the hello alert here. By using this condition. I'm just refreshing it and just showing. One is here. It is hello, and again two. It is hello. Okay, so this is how you can just apply some JavaScript on your web page. Hello world is there. Okay, I think hard refresh is needed for applying this newly added JavaScript. That's why our code was not running. Okay, so This is how you can use HTML tags, internal, external, and inline CSS and JavaScript over your web page, and can just showing this. Okay, so this is the basic functionalities of JavaScript. This is how you can use JavaScript in your web page. This is a basic example of that. This is how you can use it. This is a basic example, and you can just apply another functions and CSS and many other things with the JavaScript also. So here we just conclude here by what is HTML here. We create a simple HTML page here. We just save and run our HTML page, and we just apply some tags here. There are multiple tags there. The two types of tags, that is empty and some empty opening and closing tags here. We just learn about attributes there, that is ID, class, and styling, and formatting like bold, italic. Okay, we just applied this, and linking on your linking. We just use hyperlink to link to the next web pages, and just displaying the images, or how to display images on our web page. So this is we learn on this session. The next is how to apply CSS. We just apply inline CSS, external CSS, and internal CSS in our web page. And how to do this, we just learn this. And the basic JavaScript here, using the JavaScript, using the script tag here on the head section. Okay, so this is an overview of this basic HTML and CSS and JavaScript file. You can explore more on web, and how to add more functionality, more CSS in the aspect of on the aspect of designing of the web page, and the functionality and manipulating of your web page. And now in the last, I will conclude then how this session and this HTML programming, HTML language, markup language, and some CSS and JS will use in your aspect. So in future you can just use it for the designing purpose. If you are going to the field of web designing, you need to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, then JavaScript is widely used now for the front-end framework like Angular and Vue. So that is a must-need interpreter programming language, that is JavaScript for applying this in your web page. Okay, so thank you for now.